This right here has to be one of the stupidest stances I've ever seen Adam take on the PBD podcast. Let's check it out.
We are built on pedophilia and blackmailing the most powerful people.
What do you mean we are built? Define that. Do you mean our entire country, our entire government, our entire FBI, CIA?
I'm saying this. Whoever.
Yes. Yes.
There's one little operation that
Adam,
they don't want to expose.
Whoever he was working for.
Okay, this ain't a little operation, dude. These are the most powerful people in the world having sex with children in a fucking island with somebody that has access to the most powerful people in the fucking world.
Epstein, Mossad, CIA, everything. Apparently, the most powerful people on the world were flying to an island and having sex with underage kids because she said it. There's tens of thousands of hours of them doing it. If we're built on that and the most powerful people that are running the show are in charge, the guys telling Cash Patel, the thing that you just read, shut up. Shut up about it. Hold on, you know who I am. He knows who I am. I want accountability for everybody. If it's Trump, if it's Bill Gates, if it's Bill Clinton, I don't give a shit. If it's the president of anything, expose them because, Adam, the truth has to come out.
100% agree. Yes, no matter who the fuck it is, they need to be exposed and they need to be indicted and they need to be in fucking prison and never see the light of day again for putting children in harm's way. I 100% agree with Vincent there.
I only have one question for you,
yes,
my dear friend. I agree with you, but at what price?
Take a deep breath.
Okay. But hold it.
Then you don't agree with him.
Hear me out. At what price?
At any price, Adam.
So you're saying to expose whatever happened on Epstein Island,
Yep.
you're willing to do whatever
yes.
this looks like.
Yes.
Tear down the government, expose all the secrets, put America basically in harm's way just to find out what's Epstein.
What do you mean, Adam?
Because these are the most powerful people in the world.
Yeah.
I do want to say that. How is it going to put America in harm's way? That's just gaslighting right there. No. Yes. If it fucking puts all the leaders that we have and compromises them all and need to get rid of them, let's fucking get rid of them. I'm not down with making a deal with the devil. So things can run as business as usual and we don't have to be uncomfortable with the truth. No, that's a stupid take. That's like the whole Matrix thing. Would you rather be in the Matrix and eat steak or be in reality? Where are you going to take the red or the blue pill? No, I'm going to take the one with the truth, even if it's uncomfortable and even if it's hard for the next couple of years. Yes, we're not willing to make deals with these demon pedophiles that are out here taking advantage of kids. And what if that's your kid? You would feel totally different. Just so we can have business as usual and run things the way it's always been run and not indict and not fucking expose all these terrible fucking demons that are out there doing these things to our children.
Apparently on this island.
Adam, so let the truth be told or the heavens fall. I don't care.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
Adam, and that's who Vincent O'Shana is. I am 100% accountability, and I don't give a Adam, if that's what we're built on.
But at what price?
I don't give a
tearing
shit. There's
down
no
America?
price. Guess what the price is, Adam? God.
So
God's
you want
the price.
You're
going to answer them anyway.
You want to rule a city of ashes.
I don't give a shit if it's built on pedophilia and raping kids. Yes, because
you're being emotional.
Okay, I want to backtrack to where he says you're being emotional.
You're being emotional.
No, I'm not. I'm being real.
You have to understand.
That's such a cop-out. You're not thinking logical. You're being emotional. What? What? You're the one that's... Adam, please, bro, just sit this one out if you cannot fucking think like a grown-up and think in a logical sense. Adam, I'm sorry, man. That is stupid. Like, you'd rather rule over ashes than go as, like I said, business as usual. First of all, it's not going to be ashes. They're going to be the people on the top that are going to fucking be exposed and be indicted. Second of all, yes, we're not willing to fucking be ruled by these pieces of shit. Why would you want to be ruled by these people? This is not an emotional response. This is a logical response. Nobody wants to be ruled by corrupt, pedophilic, criminal, fucking untouchable people like this. I don't know where you're getting your stuff from. This makes no sense, Adam. This makes no sense. Bro, he's not being emotional. He's telling you what it is and what most of us would like to see happen. That's it. Adam, you sound like an idiot right now.
And
I'm being real.
The whole concept of do you want to cut your nose off to spite your face? There might be an issue. But do you want to cut your whole nose off and ruin your entire face because you care that much about this entire issue?
If the machine is running right now because pedophiles are running the show and they're telling him, shut the hell up because we're all pedophiles, knock it down. And my last thing, pal, what bothered me about what he said is, we're not going to re-victimize the girls and the victims.
He
we're not going to do
pisses
it.
Cash?
Cash. Guess what? Nobody wants to see any girl I don't want to see any kids, male, boy, underage, blur them out. But who's the guy that's touching them? Who's the guy that's molesting them and raping them? This is a horrible argument. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't...
Hold on. You gotta see PBD's face right there. Oh, hold on. Let's watch that face one more time.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Look at PBD's right there. Like, Adam's making no sense whatsoever. PBD knows because he has kids too. This hits home for PBD, right? He has kids. Adam doesn't have kids. Vincent doesn't either. I know they talked about it many times, but at least Vincent's like headed towards he wants a family and all that. To be completely honest, man, if you have kids or not, this kind of cover up is just terrible and one of the worst things we've ever seen. I would say Vincent speaks for all of us right here with the anger and the animosity towards these elites that are just looking down their noses at us, man, telling us like there's nothing you can do. Yeah, we know that you know, but there's nothing you motherfuckers can do. And there's people like Adam right here that give him that power of saying, hey man, you don't need to cut off your nose to spite your face. What does that have to do with fucking a bunch of pedophiles getting away with harming kids? What are you talking about? If it takes taking down a lot of fucking people on the top, so be it. Yes, let's do that. I mean, I don't know how that's an emotional response. I mean, what are you talking about, Adam? PBD's face says it all right there. And it's like, Adam, you sound like a fucking idiot. Vincent sounds like the rest of America, where we want answers. We didn't get any. We're pissed off, and somebody needs to answer for this shit because nobody wants to see these videos of these victims. Nobody ever said that. We want to see the people that were on those videos be exposed, be indicted, and be put in a cell for the rest of their lives, so they can never harm another child again. They should never see the light of day, no matter who they are, no matter what position they're in. I don't give a fuck. Vincent, thank you for speaking for a lot of us right there in that clip. Adam, you need to go do some soul searching, brother. Peace.